We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Tonight we begin the final stretch. Week 16 starts here as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Set to kick off.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. You look at this Browns defense.
But against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard after the 39.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Back to throw. Ross. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Here's Bryce Behringer now. Greg Dortch back deep.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 18, 5 in. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Straight ahead, it's Irving.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Irving.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Jalen Waddle deep to return it.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
A chance for Waddle on the return.
Good block blocking there and nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best and don't worry about the rest of it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun, Ross.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
You look at this Browns defense.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they're using him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. They'll get 34 yards there.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Roger McCreary there to bring it down defensively.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Ross.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Here comes the 7th play now in this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. And his kick is indeed good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game.
To throw is Daniels. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cougar 19.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard
Off the play fake. Daniels. Now right to Bourne. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Browns had 8-6 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. They go play action. Daniels. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Ready, set.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go, start. Liking 18.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels looking to throw. Touchdown! Puka Nacua with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
On the ready.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too. Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
I do know from experience, when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And here comes Dortch on the return.
48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Here's Daniels.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Cougar 19. 70, ready.
To the air goes Daniels.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Waddle now to return it. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards.
And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
Quick throw to Olave.
And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to it. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to 25 there. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he rifles one incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play.
Always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Now is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Check smash.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Nice look to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
Here we go.
2nd and 3. This will go to Henry out wide.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 10.
Go. Let's go now. Go.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
At the 6-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street. Rig alert. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun. Ross. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattlers. 60 Maverick.
2nd and 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 6 yards away.
And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Able to avoid him.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now Daniels.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mason. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Daniels. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
That is caught by Laporta.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Well, this can happen when you get man coverage on a tight end. This is a nice route. He's just going to run a corner to the left side and find some open space. That's asking a lot to make a linebacker run with him. And this ball's on the money as they pick up a first down.
Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. 25 yards that time.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
They made a nice effort to stick it for the loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before break. Daniels. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mikey, let's go now.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Handoff running left, Irving.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
From the 22 now, here's second and a yard.
Go! Steady!
Back to throw. Daniels.
Pass over the middle, tipped, but he still brings it in. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, sure looked pretty coming off of his hand, but sometimes you might have to take a little bit off of it. That one looked a little too hot to handle.
Yeah, but off the tip, hey, they still got the catch, right?
It's amazing, isn't it? Even when it goes wrong, it turns out right.
Ready! Viking 18! 19! Buffalo 18! Ready!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Open man is born. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Ready!
Now second and 9.
Let's go! Ready!
Looking to throw. Daniels. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Bronco 8, 79 Broncos! Check, Bobcat, let's go!
They go play action here on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Now
contact.
Up in this situation, but think about your play calling now. Could easily change what you want to do and maybe make things a little bit easier.
Here's another second and goal, this time from half the distance closer.
Let's go now.